Hi everybody, it's Elizabeth from Silvernest Homeschooling, Mama 4, finishing up my 11th year of homeschooling, and I wanted to do a quick showing of some of the resources that my mom used to teach the Apologia, Exploring Creation, Human Anatomy and Physiology, which was very successful. My sixth grader was in this class along with two of her friends, and we have loved Apologia. We love the way my mom teaches it. She brings it alive. They do a great job. The combination has been fantastic. My kids are more than ready to move on to a year of playing with me with board games and fun, and then going off and working super hard for their 8th grade through high school years. It's just been a huge, huge gift. So we love Apologia. We've been doing it for all the 11 years. At least one of my kids, if not multiple of my kids, have been doing the elementary years of Apologia. So we don't use it for high school, middle school, because they're in a classroom usually where they can get more hands-on, well, not more hands-on than my mom does, but more hands-on more regularly with other kids that are learning at the same time. So what did we use? I'm not sure they played this one, but this is Genotype. We have played this before with the same group of kids, and we will play it again next year for my science class. This is on DNA, the Mendelian genetics game. I really recommend this game, but I also recommend watching the YouTube video on how to play. But you are helping create peas. You're learning about the Punnett squares. You've got all these historical characters. It's very, very pretty. You're rolling dice, picking different Punnett genotype things to grow your peas the specific way. And has a wonderful book on the science behind it as well as the history behind it inside there next to the instructions. So it's 2 separate manuals. This one is kind of an example, one of all the games that we have like this. This is viral, and our school bought it for us to check out from their library. But in this case, you are the virus attacking the body, and you are going around, and it's trying to create antibodies and things to kick you out of different areas. So it's definitely more of the grown-up game in the sense that I would use it for middle school, high school. This is not a child's game any more than Genotype is, but it's kind of fun to attack as individual people are trying to take over different sections. Area control, if you're a gamer, that's kind of where you are. All right, we also got this fun human body puzzle book, and they also had a 3D squishy puzzle of the human body that I don't have with me, that's at my mom's, but that was super fun. And then this book, my daughter, as soon as she brought it back, I don't think they looked at it a lot over there, so she was digging through this yesterday, picking out her favorites on every page, but they have a bunch of different things that has worked over the years with her different classes, and so just kind of a neat visual. And then this was the one where she found some stuff that wasn't accurate, and she was able to articulate why, which was kind of fun. We also played Astronomy, Flux, and Organ Attack. These were more successful for them just because my mom's not a gamer, but she does enjoy games. Does that make sense? Like not big, heavy games, but these lighter ones. And this one you are, not drop it. You're collecting keepers to build things. So in this case, the goal is the brain, the stomach, and you're building the appetite. Be careful of creepers. They cause bacteria, different things like that. So, but you're building parts of the body. Menses or menstruation is one of the things you're creating. So just FYI, playing this with a bunch of middle school boys was hilarious because they were all trying to keep very respectful faces for Miss Beth. But I do really feel like this one actually does teach you things that makes it fun and interesting. We also played Organ Attack, which I don't have for you today, but you are putting attack cards on other people's organs. And so you're linking diseases to different actual sicknesses. And so, yeah, those are fun, short card games. This is the last resource I have from the human body. It's kind of a gimmick book where you take out this 4 different color card and you put it over and different things appear. And so they had one on the human body, so I sent it over for them, but my daughter was looking at this yesterday. I don't know that I would recommend this to purchase new. I did buy it new. It's, like I said, a gimmick. So they were interested for like a very short amount of time. Maybe they were too old, but they've played with it more than they've read it. All right. And then what we use just as a bonus for our girls for learning about the body. We've gone through the whole series now, depending on the kid, but this is the I'm a Girl series, and it is very respectful, but really great because it's done by a woman who is a PhD and who shows all of the pieces that the kids want to know, or they, depending on the kid, they don't want to know, and helps them be prepared for each stage in an age-appropriate way, in peaceful pictures, very blunt, very honest, but very kind. And so just doing kind of a flip through for you so you can kind of get an idea what the different ages are and what they do. I find it very important to teach our girls their actual body names of their actual parts and prepare them for not being surprised when things happen, not thinking that they're weird, not thinking that this is I'm the only one. And so these books have been very successful for that. So I'm pretty sure there's a boy version. It's just my son was too old by the time I found these. All right. So I hope that was helpful. Some resources that I would recommend or not recommend. Again, this one I'd find if your kids really like just pictures of different things, men's fashion, football, like it's kind of the everything book. Combat sports, ancient Greece, maybe the Mongol, maybe we'll use it a little bit next year, but Europe. But again, it's kind of, I like having one or two books like this. You don't need a whole bunch of them. Sometimes there's too much information and you just don't even know what's in there. So, but having it out like a quote unquote coffee table book for kids to flip through or to strew is fine. I think like all these books that actually show you the pieces are super helpful. So anyway, I hope that was useful to you and I hope you're having a great day. If it is useful, give me a thumbs up and all the things so I know to keep going. If it wasn't useful, go ahead and let me know in the comments what would be more helpful. We will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.